All Stan, numerical lion here with another story by this code of numbers and letters called gematria or gematria. This story came out a few days ago, and in this news cycle, it's hard to keep up. There's so many stories that they put out, and each story is replaced by a bigger story, so it just all goes down the memory hole. The United States of amnesia, can't remember anything because of the news cycle. They don't spend much time on any story. It's hardly in depth, and then that story gets replaced by another equally atrocious story. So this is a story about a Gambian beauty queen. She returned home to testify about rape by a former dictator. She says it was necessary. So in Gambia, a former beauty queen who says the president raped her when she was 18 years old has testified before a public truth and reconciliation commission that is investigating the atrocities of former president Yahya Jammeh. Fatou or Tufa Jallow has become a leading voice against the former president who ruled the West African country of 2 million people for 22 years before his regime ended in 2017. Two other women have also come forward to accuse the former president of rape and sexual assault. Survivors of the regime have also testified during the hearings, which have been live streamed across the country. The investigation is part of an ongoing process to reckon with the horrors committed during Jammeh's rule, including killing and disappearing hundreds of people, torture, unjustified jailings, and sexual violence against women and girls. From Gambia, we speak with Fatou Tufa Jallow, along with attorney Reed Brody of the Human Rights Watch, who is currently leading the prosecution of the former Gambian dictator. So this is from Democracy Now!, Amy Goodman. And first of all, a lot of twos in this article. I don't know if you noticed, right? 2 million people, 22 years, and then two other women have also come forward. And two in gematria is 23 in this reverse ordinal cipher, and rape is also 23. So there's 4 base ciphers. You see 5 because I'm using the S exception as well. A is 1. It's really easy. A is 1, B is 2, Z is 26. You add it all together. So then R is 18, A is 1, P is 16, and E is 5. And rape equals 40 in the alphabetical order. Where I said it was 23, it's the reverse alphabetical order. So instead of A being 1, A is 26, Z is 1, and reduction means everything's reduced down to a single letter. So rape equals 23. And if you look, R is 9, A is 8, because it's normally 26, and it's reduced. P is 2, E is 4. You add it up, it equals 23. So a lot of 2s in this story. Let's get to the decode here. I just recently got a hard drive, so now I'm able to do screen capture. That'll be coming very soon. So right away, this is Amy Goodman. Goodman equals 33. It's about Gambia, country of Gambia, also 33, one of their favorite numbers. Number of masonry, a number of secrecy. This is a secret order. Masonry, secrecy, 33, also order, also 33. See a lot of the similar numbers as well. So this happened on All Souls Day or All Saints Day. Doesn't matter. Either way, it's all the same. All Souls Day is 33, just like All Saints Day, November 1st. The story came out. All Saints Day All Saints Day is 137, which is the 33rd prime, right? And Yahya Jammeh was born with 33 numerology. It's funny that we're talking about him. 5 plus 2 plus 5 plus 1 plus 9 plus 6 plus 5 was born on May 25th, 1965. If you add up all those numbers, it equals 33. And here's Yahya Jammeh, or his full name is Yahya Abul Aziz Jammeh King Jammeh. That's his full name. He's 54 years old. He was president of Gambia from 1996 to 2017. So 21 years. Well, they're saying 22. So they mentioned rape is 22. And he was the dictator for 22 years. So Fatou Jallow, she's a beauty queen, and they mentioned that this isn't the only place they mentioned that she's a former beauty queen. And why? Because of gematria. So 136 and 161. Also, the thing about 136 is that 136 happens to be the 16th triangular number, and 16 is related to 33. If you write out 33, it equals 16. So she's a beauty. What was it? Got the exact term. She's a beauty queen. There we go. Look at beauty, 74, just like this practice, 74. So beauty queen, very similar numbers here, 136 and 161. And there's a different, that's why she's the beauty queen. That's why. 136, 161. So rape, as I mentioned, 22. He's been ruling for 22 years. He was born on the 145th day, leaving 220 left. So May 25th, if you look it up, May 25th is the 145th day, and there's 220 days remaining. He ruled for 22 years. 220 is 22. In numerology, you drop the 0. He's a Gemini. I don't know what Gemini is, but Gemini 33, right? Gambia 33. It always lines up here. So the pageant she won was in July 22nd. Another 22 going on here. So Gambia equals 24 on a day with 24 numerology. Gambia 24. See that? Just like Gemini 24. Masonry 39 and 33 as well. Gambia. Definitely part of the Masonic network anywhere in the world, So it happened on a day with 24 numerology. 11 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 9 is 24. It was a sexual assault. That's what this is all about. Sexual assault, rape. That equals 31. And why is that interesting? Because it happened on a day with 31 numerology. 11 plus 1 plus 19 is 31. And this happened on the 161st day of his age. We look at the other calculator. So check this out. He was born on the 25th. On the 25th. And this news broke on the 1st. And if you include the end date, it was the 161st day of his age. Also 23 weeks. 5 months, 8 days. These are all relevant to the story, right? All relevant, and I'll show you why. 161, well, Fatou Jallow, 161. Beauty Queen, 161. Also 23 weeks. Rape, as I mentioned before, 23. Jammeh equals 23 and 31. So your rape again, 23. Jammeh, his last name, also 23 and 31. So synonymous. Autocorrect. Synonymous with rape. That's why he's in the story. Also, he's got a match with All Saints Day. The story coming out on All Saints Day. 187, big number in this practice. And All Saints Day. Oh, you need another L. Huh. Spelling is very important here. All Saints Day, also 187. The same cipher. The reverse ordinal. So, also one last thing. Her full name with her nickname, which is Tufa, equals 207. Also, if you write out 90, it's 90. 90 is 33. If you write out 90, show you that over here. Just 90 equals 33, right? Gambia equals 33 and 30, I think. No, 39, but 33 as well. She said it was necessary. It was necessary. That equals 89. 89, the 24th prime number, also the 11th Fibonacci number. It was necessary. Also, this number here, 181, the 42nd prime. This is a number stamped on black people. You know, this is a story about people with the N-word, right? 30s come up in this as well. Any story about black people, you can pretty much bet that there's coding in it for the N-word. That's what type of people we're dealing with. So anyway, it also, so Fatou equals 207. 207. And this happened 207 days for his next birthday. Right? So it happened on the 1st. He's born on the 25th. 207 days. 207 is 27. You know, if we go back to this, 5 months, 8 days, that's Freemasonry. And Tufa, I don't know if I did Tufa. Let me just do Tufa here. 26. You know, just like it was necessary as 55, the other God number, 26 God number. I don't see anything that jumps out here. But this is, you know, oh, it happened 207 days before his 55th birthday. So it was necessary equals 55. Close to his 55th birthday. 55, the 10th triangular number. And also Fibonacci number. You look up 55, very special number, 55. 10th Fibonacci number, the spiral of life. You know, if you cut open a tree, it's got those rings. 55, the 10th Fibonacci number, also the 10th triangular number. If you count 1 through 10, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6, all the way up to 10, it equals 55. So 55, very significant number in this practice. It's also God. He's playing God, being the dictator, right? It's also 10. Playing God. He's the dictator. What is dictator? Dictator 90, and he was 54 years old at the time of this thing that's going on right now. and 90, just like Fatou's full name. 90, Dictator. That's why she has a link with the Dictator. Also, the reflection of 63 is 36. So, just another story by the numbers, by Democracy Now! Democracy. Now. The 58, 59, 139. What does that remind you of? Well, if you know this code, it's Freemasonry. Look at that, Freemasonry, 139, 58, 185, the reflection of, well, not the reflection, but the, different ordering of numbers here, and 59. So 3 out of the 4 ciphers, and then the 4th cipher, it's, rearranging of the numbers here. I think Secret Society might be 185. It is, So that's what we're talking about here, this Kabbalist code, this numerical code, and it's on everything, So thanks for watching, spending time out of your busy day, and please check out my channel. Go to YouTube and search for it. It's called Numerical Lion. It comes up. And check out all the other Gematria channels that are out there. A lot of good stuff out there. Did one on Nazi Germany. Nazis in Dresden. I have 81 videos right now. This is my 82nd video. There's other truth seekers out there. Simple Truth, Zachary K. Hubbard, of course. Also Dan Barrett and Shigozi Truth as well. So check it out. Gematria Effect. He's got a blog as well. Free to Find Truth. Support this work. All right. Thanks so much. Spread this knowledge. Support this work. Do what you can. Educate yourself on what's happening.